What's their outpost?
I'm told that people are complaining about dust from the mines falling on the city. War is expensive. You may not be aware that our silver mines are operating.
You know who this Duke of Sagona sounds like? Wilson Fisk from the Marvel Netflix series. Vincent something, Italian surname. That wouldn't surprise me because Rosario Dawson is in this, and she is from the Marvel Netflix series as well.
I'm sure why Stilton's house needed to be shut up tight like.
Hello?
Never mind. Maybe another time.
Or not. Let's go.
Came to see the infamous Jindosh lock, did you? Good luck with that. Impossible.
Jindosh Riddle open.
Playing dice tonight. You in?
The Jindosh Riddle read. At a dinner party where Lady Winslow, Dr. McCullough, Countess Conti, Madame Nazio, and Baroness Finch. The woman sat in a row. They all wore different colours, and Madame Nazio wore a jaunty red hat. Dr. McCullough was on the far left next to the green, wearing a purple jacket. The lady in white sat left of someone in green. I remember that white outfit because the woman spilled a whiskey all over it. The traveller from Connaught was dressed entirely in blue. When one of the dinner guests bragged about her ring, the woman next to her said they were finally Connaught, where she lived. So Lady Winslow showed off her prize war medal, at which the lady from Bailton scoffed, saying it was no match for her snuff tin. Someone else carried a valuable diamond. When she saw it, the visitor from Domewall next door almost spilled her neighbour's wine. Baroness Finch raged her absinthe in toast. The lady from Freyport, full of rum, jumped up onto the table, falling onto the guest in the center seat, spilling the poor woman's beer. Then Countess Conti captivated them all with a story about her wild youth in Dubrovka. In the morning there were 4 heirlooms on the table, the ring, bird pen, and snuff tin diamond, but who owned each? Huh. I want to solve this. So, Lady Winslow showed off a prized war medal. Oh, the war medal's not actually one of the things. Right, so we can get out that the way. Lady Winslow. They're all down with a jaunty red hat. Dr. McCullough was at the far left, next to the guest wearing a purple jacket. So Dr. McCullough was next to someone in a purple jacket. I feel like they mentioned... So one of them is from... It describes one of them as a visitor from Karnaka. The traveller from Karnaka was dressed entirely in blue. When one of the delegates... Right, so... Someone else carried a valuable diamond when she saw it. The visitor from Domewall next to her almost... I don't even know who has a bird pen. It doesn't mention anything. Right, so the diamond will probably be the easiest to solve. So Lady Winslow showed off a prize moment, lady from Bill and wait, never mind. When one of the dinner guests bragged about a ring, the woman next to her said they would find her in the Karnaka where they lived. Huh, so what are my options on here? Right, diamond, ring, war medal, absinthe, I'm guessing. So I've got to guess all 5, what all 5 have. So Lady Winslow showed off a prize war medal. So Winslow, war medal. Right, that's that sorted. Winslow, war medal. The ring, the bird, the pendant, and the diamond and snuff tin. Right, so the woman all sat in a row. Dr. McCullough was on the far left next to the guest wearing a purple jacket. The lady in white sat left of someone in green. So they're all in a row. So Dr. McCullough's on the far left. And on the right of her is someone wearing a purple jacket. I remember a white outfit because the woman spilled the whiskey all over it. Like over herself. The traveller from Karnaca was dressed entirely in blue. When one of the dinner guests bragged about a ring, the woman next to her said they were finding her in Karnaca, where she lived. So the blue isn't diamond. So Lady Winslow showed off their prize war medal, which a lady from Bailton scoffed, saying it was no match for a snuff tin. So the lady from Bailton has the snuff tin. Someone else carried a valuable diamond, and when she saw it, the visitor from Dunwall almost spilled her neighbour's wine. Baroness Finch raised her absinthe and toast. Now, I don't know if that's wine or not. Lady from Freyport, full of rum, jumped onto the table, falling onto the guest in the centre seat, spilling the poor woman's beer. But the above says whiskey. The Countess... Right, so Finch... That's what Winslow's name. Natsu Conti. Right. I know there's an achievement for getting this without getting any extra clues. And I don't know the answer to it. To be honest, I could probably get a pen and a bit of paper and do this, but so far left. So Madame Natsiao is wearing red. There's a guest wearing purple. There's a guest wearing white. There's a guest wearing green, and there's a guest wearing blue. Right, so they all sat in a row, they all wore different colours, and only Madame Natsao wore a jaunty red hat. All we know is Dr. McCullough is on the far left, next to the guest wearing a purple jacket. The lady in white sat left of someone in green. So she can either be the third along or the fourth along, but she cannot be the fifth along. I remember that white outfit because the woman spilled her whiskey all over it. The traveller from Karnaca was dressed entirely in blue. When one of the dinner guests bragged about her ring, the woman next to her said they were finding her in Karnaca, where she lived. So Countess Conti is from... Oh, the places are important. 2 cents. I'm gonna get a pen and a bit of paper. This is fascinating. Right, I've got me pen and bit of paper. So, you've got 5 women in a row. So you've got 5 women. Dr. McCullough. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 is Dr. McCullough, who wears... We don't know what colour she wears. Number 2 is name unknown, wearing a purple jacket, who was wearing purple. Lady in white sat left of someone in green. So 3 or 4 could be green. So I'm going to put green / and then 3, 4 green / The traveller from Karnaca was dressed entirely in blue. When one of the dinner guests bragged about her ring, the woman next to her said they were finding her in Karnaca, where she lived. So next to her could be So 5. The visitor from Karnataka could either be 3, 4, or 5. Right, so someone else carried a valuable diamond. Right, I can also talk about the so Lady Countess Conti, I'm just going to put this at the bottom. Countess Conti is from the Bokva. Someone's from Dunwall. Someone's from Karnataka. Someone's from Freeport. And there's someone... Baroness Finch raised her absinthe and toast. What is absinthe? Because I feel like that's a big clue. I don't know if absinthe's like a type of drink or what, because they've used whiskey, rum, wine, and beer specifically. So I don't know if absinthe is like a fifth type of drink. Absinthe. Fuck's sake, absinthe. Oh right, so absinthe is a fifth type. Oh, that's interesting, because that means there's like a fourth. The lady from Freeport drinks rum. The woman in the middle, so Free drinks beer. When one of the dinner guests brought a ring, the woman next to her said they were finally Karnataka. Right, so they were all wearing different colours. We haven't had a red written down yet. Huh. So... And the last one is a lady from Belden. So, the lady from Belden... Did it say the lady from Belton's name? So, the lady from Belton had the snuff tin. Right. Yeah, so the woman in the middle is drinking beer. The lady in white sat left of someone in green. Wait, I've got number 2 written as purple. What? They all wore different colours, and Madame Natsu wore a jaunty red hat, which means the rest of her outfit's red. Dr. McCullough was sat on the far left next to the guest wearing a purple jacket. The lady in white sat left of someone in green. Wait, sat next to or sat left of? 2 cents. My mom's about to come in and try and help us with the with the riddle. Right, look at this. It's a riddle, and I'm trying to work it out. So, like a riddle, this the. It just moves.
stuck with it, keep them working out wages.
Oh well, that's what I'm trying to do. I've worked out there's like 4 identifying. It's like the name of them, where they're from, what their special thing is. Yeah, and then what they're drinking. Anyway,
I used to have a book for them.
thank you. Shut me door, please. Thank you. Right, well, my mum was no help. Right, so Baroness Finch. I don't know where Baroness Finch is from. So Countess Conti is from Dubovka. So there's 4 heirlooms on the table: the ring, the bird pendant, the snuff tin, the diamond. Right. So absinthe is a drink. I don't know if I said that before. So Baroness Finch raised her absinthe in toast. So Baroness drinks absinthe. So the lady from Freyport, full of rum, jumped on the table, falling on the guest in the centre seat. So the woman in the middle. So the lady from Freyport can't be in the middle. So the lady from Freyport is not wearing. So the one from Karnaka is wearing blue, but we don't know what the lady from Karnaka is drinking. What's Dr. Kanala drinking? So all we know is the lady in the white sat left of someone in green. So I'm thinking. Right, so I don't know what Dr. McCullough's wearing, but she sat left of someone wearing purple, so that puts her on the far end. A lady in white sat on the left of someone in green. So I think that makes... So Madame Nassau wears a red hat. So to sit on the left, we've only got 3 spaces left. 3, 4 and 5. Because Dr. McCall's taking up the far left, and a guest wearing a purple jacket's second to her. So 3, 4 and 5. The lady in white sat on the left of someone in green. I remember that white outfit because the woman spilled her whiskey all over it. So I'm thinking the 3 is white. Right, when the one of the dinner guests bragged about her ring. So the ring. The woman next to her said they were finding out in Karnaka, where she lived. So the Karnaka guest has to sit on one of the sides. So the Karnaka guest could be any 5 of them. Except Countess Conti, who's from Dubokva. And so Countess Conti is from Dubokva, so she cannot be the one sitting next to... Right. The traveller from Karnaka was dressed entirely in blue. So we know Karnaka blue. And so Dr. McCullough cannot be purple, because she sits next to the person wearing purple. So the second one is purple. I remember that white outfit, the lady in white sat left of someone in green. So I'm thinking the second one is green. The last one is... the 4th one is white. So Countess Conti from Dubokva. We have... I haven't even written down the 5 drinks. There's rum, beer, whiskey, wine. I think there's wine. Yeah. So, the visitor from Dunwall next to her almost spilled her neighbour's wine. So, the wine has to be on either side. The woman from Dunwall is dressed in blue, I'm pretty sure. It says somewhere the woman from Dunwall is all dressed in all blue. No, so the guest from Dunwall. Someone else carried a valuable diamond and went. So the Dunwall, it can't be Dunwall for. Right, so Dr. McCall and Dr. Nassau. I remember the white outfit because the woman spilled her whiskey over it. So let's say she's whiskey number 4. Lady from Freyport, full of rum, spilling the port, jumped on the table, falling onto the guest in the centre seat. So she could be anywhere, except the first space, because Dr. McCall is taking up that space. So the woman, the traveller from Connaught was dressed entirely in blue. So we know. So we know Madame Nassau. No, Madame Nassau is red. So Nassau can't be. Nassau can't be the Dunwall one. So that rules her out of Dunwall. Baroness Finch raised her absinthe. So, yeah, Baroness. We know that. When one of the dinner guests bragged about her ring, the woman next to her said they were finding her in Connaught where she lived. So there's a woman in Connaught. So the woman in Connaught has to live next to the. So the guest from Connaught, blue, has to sit next to the woman bragging about the ring. So if I put the woman from Connaught on the far right. Wait, never mind. Dr. McCall must be blue then. I think Dr. McCall is blue. And then Dr. Nassau is red. So, Dr. McCall wearing the blue outfit. Someone else carried a blue diamond when she saw what the visitor from. So that would make purple has to be drinking wine then, because her neighbour, and she's only got one neighbour. So our remaining drinks are absinthe, which we know the Baroness is drinking, and rum. Lady of Freyport, full of rum, jumping on the table, falling in the centre woman's seat. So we've got 2 more. Dr. McCullough, blue, and Dr. Actually, we know Dr. Nassau, not Dr. Nassau, Madame Nassau. Madame Nassau is wearing red. The traveller from Connaught was dressed entirely in blue. And so Madame Nassau, we don't know what she's drinking. Baroness is drinking absinthe. So Baroness Finch raised her absinthe and toast. Right, someone else carried a valuable diamond. Right, traveller from Connaught was dressed entirely in blue. When one of the dinner guests bragged about a ring, the woman next to her said they were finding in Connaught where she lived. Huh. Right, so the traveller from Connaught was dressed entirely in blue. When one of the dinner guests bragged about her ring, the woman next to her said they were finding in Connaught where she lived. So that would have to make whoever's in purple would have the ring. So someone else carried a valuable diamond when she saw it. The visitor from Dunwall next to her almost spilled her neighbour's wine. So I think green is from Dunwall. I was thinking red from Dunwall before, but now I'm thinking that's not the case. The lady from Bailton has a snuff tin. So Connaught is blue, Natsau is red. So the woman in the middle, who's wearing green, spills a beer. So Lady Winslow showed off prize war medal, at which the lady from Bailton scoffed, saying it was no match for a snuff tin. So Lady Bailton here somewhere. Right, so if we match all of them to the drinks, so we know we've got absinthe and we have rum left. So it said Lady Finch raised her absinthe and toast. So Lady... Well, no, that's impossible. Because I've got Dr. McCullough in blue and she doesn't have a drink yet. And I've already assigned wine, beer and whiskey. And we know Madame Nassau is in red. Oh, fuck, I've done this wrong. Right, start over. I've done that entirely wrong. Because I've got it down as Dr. McCullough being the guest from Connaught in blue. So, name, colour, drink, homeland. Right, so we know that Madame Natsau is in red. Well, I'll write the names out. Dr. McCullough, Lady Winslow, Countess Conti, Madame Natsau, and Baroness Finch. Madame Natsau is wearing red. The lady in white was sat left of someone in green. So if we just do this, I'll make like another table under it. So like, I'm just gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna put left there, right there. So the woman on the left, I'm guessing this is if we're facing them. I suppose it doesn't really matter, cause it... Huh. I'll just... I'll work it out as if we're facing them first. No, never mind, it's if we're behind them, because that's what I've been doing. So the woman on the far left... Doctor... is DM. So name... colour... drink... homeland. So... we know that Baron Countess Conti is from Dubovka. We know that there's a lady from Fairport, but we don't know who she is. There's a woman, let's see, Baroness Finch raised absinthe in toast. The lady in white sat... someone in white spills the beer. Never mind, it's white and whiskey. I suppose I can do colours as well. So the woman in the middle has beer. So the lady from Bailton has a snuff tin. And then Freeport has rum. Right, the woman next to her said they were finding in Karnaka where she lived. Karnaka is blue, and she is not the diamond. Right, so at least we know that. So the lady from Lady Limslow, I haven't even written down prize yet. Prize. So Lady Winslow is Lady Winslow has the war medal, and the lady from Bailton, the lady. Madam Natsau, red hat. Right. I'm going to do another table, but without names. Actually, So on the one in the middle. 3 has to have beer. Right, there's no getting around that. The one in the middle has to have beer. Whoever's sitting next to the lady from Donwell has wine. Am I supposed to be looking at them, or... Oh. I suppose it doesn't exactly matter, because, like, far left or far left, you're sort of flipping the direction of... So the lady from Freeport drinks rum. Lady from Bailton is not the rum drinker then. Right, I'll name the 5 colours again. White, red, blue, green, and purple. And then there is wine, whiskey, rum, beer and whiskey. Right, so lady in white was sat left to someone in green. I remember that white outfit because the woman spilled her whiskey all over it. So white is whiskey. The traveller from Karnaka was dressed entirely in blue. When one of the dinner guests bragged about a ring, the woman said they were next to her. Said they were finding out in Karnaka where she lived. So blue is Karnaka. I need to look at this combination again. Right, so Winslow is... There's probably like a million wars going on, like just in the background while I'm trying to solve this. I'm surprised it's not fucking nighttime as on here. Right, so Finch, Natsu, Makola and Conti. Let's try this again. I will just split these into their own parts. What am I doing? The Jindosh Riddle. So the lady from Bilton has the snuff tin. Right, so... And I should also do one on the seating arrangements they have. So, far left. So 2 is wearing a purple jacket, I think. Next to a guest wearing a purple jacket. The lady in white sat left of someone in green. They were dressed entirely in... I can't do this because I don't know which direction it's supposed to be facing. I gave it a decent crack.
Not this time.
I gave it a decent crack, but it's just beyond my... It's too much.